My next powerful vision dream was on September 30th, around 2-3 a.m. But before this dream, I'm gonna share what had happened on September 25th. On September 25th, I had came from work, and I remember my husband said, hey, go to Walgreens, buy this, I need this. And I said, okay. I went to Walgreens, and in the car, like, something just came powerful within me, and it was just something like something bad is coming. Not something bad, but like it's a warning. And I really haven't had that since New Year's, because I remember on New Year's I've had that before, that feeling, and I was just afraid. I didn't want to celebrate New Year's because to me it wasn't like a year. I don't know, but let me not skip that subject. Let me stay on topic, sorry. So I go to Walgreens September 25th, 2020. And I remember having like that huge bad feeling, like it was so vivid. And I started to cry. And I remember I wanted to post something because I really felt like, wow, Jesus is coming. Like, he's letting me know like something bad is coming. But I hold my emotions. And I started to cry. And I said, Lord, please explain to me, because I know this soul warning, like something within me deep. And I remember I cried and I said, God, please tell me. Mind you, not knowing that I'm gonna lose my grandmother within 4 days from that day. Not knowing anything, okay? And I remember begging, asking God, why am I feeling like this? I haven't felt like this since New Year's. Why? Like, I was crying. And on September 29th, obviously, my grandma passes away. And I remember before she had passed away, I had asked my cousins to let me know what was going on. And obviously, they probably were busy in time, but I had felt something really, really bad. Like I wasn't feeling correct. I wasn't feeling fine. I was just sweating. I was out of it. And obviously, I received the bad news. And my grandma passed away at 11 p.m. But over there is probably like 3 hours behind. So probably like around 9 p.m. In Nicaragua. So obviously when my grandma passes away, I'm screaming from the bottom of my lungs. And I didn't want it to, but it was just like, I don't know how to describe that pain. And I know that my daughters, they got scared. They woke up. They asked me, hey, Mommy, you okay? And I apologized. I said, I'm sorry. Just, close the door for Mommy. And out of nowhere started thundering. I heard the rain drop like crazy. It started to thunder. And, I was just crying. Oh, man. And I think God was preparing me, because it's something undescribable when you lose someone, especially someone very, very, very important and very special. Obviously not as important as God, but she was like my mother. So yeah, I'm gonna let my kids explain to you guys what happened on that day, because it goes with my vision. Okay guys, so the day that my grandmother passed away, obviously I scared you guys with the fact that I screamed, I was crying. And after that had happened, I obviously something the tiredness, I fell asleep. Tell me what happened after that.
So we were in our room awake, and we heard it was weird outside through our bathroom window. Then we just heard just the wind just rushing, and when it was really loud. So I came into the living room, the windows were open, and me and Catherine were like, what's going on? It's about to be morning, and I checked the time. It was on 1 in the morning, and it was so bright in the living room that I looked outside. It was really windy and rainy. But me and Catherine, we were looking out the window through the kitchen, and we see behind a tree. Behind a tree, we have a tree behind our neighbor's house, and there's another tree more farther. And behind that tree, me and her saw a cloud that was orange red, and there was thunder, and the thunder was red. So we went to go tell you, and then
what did I say?
You were tired. You didn't really respond. You were tired. You were sleepy, and we didn't know what to do. So we came back out here. We tried to do the dog was he was outside sleeping, so we let him in because it was really raining. But every time the thunder would come out, there'd be another thunder, but it wasn't red, it wasn't normal. And then every time it would the thunder would come, the rain would calm down. And then when it didn't show, it started to get hard raining. And we were confused, so we let in the dog. We got in the room with Joshua because he came out.
Okay. So, do you want to explain to me the drawing that you drew?
Okay. So this is our backyard. We hang clothes outside. Mm-hmm. And then once we started to see the clothes fall off, that's when I was freaking out because I didn't know what to do. And right here's our neighbor's house. She has a little sidewalk right here, and these are the fences. Right here was the neighbor we have in the backyard, and we didn't hear anything though. And so their generator was on for some reason. This is the mango, and there's an avocado tree, but I didn't see the avocado tree, so I drew this tree, which is the mango tree, and the other house. So right here was a tree, the other tree that I saw, and this was what I saw behind it. And it was just so cloudy. This is how it was. It was light,
So the sky was bright,
it was really
morning?
bright. Yeah, morning time. When the sun's about to rise, that's how it was. This was behind this tree, but this tree it kept on moving back and forth, and then it goes this, here to here, and this way to this way, and it was confusing. I was so what, where is the wind coming towards? So these clouds, it was a bunch of them. There was a lot of clouds, and the thunder, when it would come, other thunder would come. Right here, there's it looks like a cloud, but it's thunder right here.
Okay. All right. So, from what my daughters went through, I went through something else. I remember that I cried and I cried like a little girl, and I had asked God and if I was talking to my grandma, and I said, just let me have one last hug, at least, when the wind comes, let me feel you. And literally something I prayed and I cried and I said, God help me, because I really felt like I was drowning. That pain was so strong. that I just felt like I didn't have air in my lungs. And the more my heart raced, it just felt like it was hurting so bad. So the shock, the pain, the emotions, everything, I begged and I cried and I asked God, please help me. I don't know how to handle this. I don't know. And I know that I asked, please. I wanted to go see my grandmother. You know, I had a feeling like I had to go see her, but so much stuff happened. The airport closed, COVID came. It was late. It was too late. But I know that I asked with all my heart. I said, Grandma, and I spoke to God, let me just have a last hug through the wind. Somehow, you know, and I was hugging my pillow. But I remember that something came to my room. And it was so peaceful. It was kind of like a pill for me to rest, to go to sleep. I remember that I fell asleep. But when I fell asleep, it was like just so relaxing, peaceful. Like the pain had left like this. I was able to stop crying. I just felt like a huge peace just came over me. And I remember hearing the windows like hitting each other, literally. That's the only thing I hear. But according to my daughters and my husband, like there was a storm passing by. But I didn't hear any storm. I didn't hear any thunders near me. I didn't hear no huge wind. I just heard the windows like slapping against each other. And after that, I remember that I had a vision. From that vision, I was pretty much hearing and feeling like if we were one, like all the believers, we knew the time. From everything that's been happening, everything that's going on, it was just so fast. I can't explain in detail, but I know that I was able to unite with everybody, every believer. All the believers, we didn't see each other, but we were able to communicate within our soul. And within our soul, we all said, He's coming. He's coming. He's here. He's coming. And I was happy. I was so happy. And I was just like, oh my God, He's coming. I was just so excited. And I remember not hearing, but my soul had pretty much said, come. We all were like, we're leaving. We were so excited. There were so many. And I was hearing, hallelujah, praise God. Like, you know, like everybody was just glorifying God. And we were all one, like a walkie-talkie. Like we were able to hear what we were saying because we knew. And I remember my body floating up. My body automatically. I didn't see my body on the bed. My entire body with my clothes, everything. I felt that feeling. I felt how Jesus was gonna call us. Like, wow, like it's something undescribable. I can't explain it, but I can tell you this. It has lifted me. It has given me so much motivation, so much to live for now for God. I'm not afraid of dying. I'm not afraid of what's gonna come because I got the taste of knowing how we're gonna go with Jesus, to be honest. And many of you may not believe it, but that's fine because I do. I believe it. And I know that my Redeemer lives. And He's alive. He's just alive. He's the creator of heaven and earth. He's the one that tells the ocean, hey, up to here. He's the one that created the stars and say, you're gonna be like this, and you're gonna have this little color, and you're gonna stay there. It's just amazing. It's beautiful. But I drew a little picture so you guys can have a little image of how it looks. I was saying, right, I was in bed, I was laying down. I remember I had my pajama shirt, and this was September 30th, right before I had told you what had happened. My grandma passed away. Literally, my body was just being taken. And the word was so important for me because it was just come. And it was just elevating. It was powerful. I wish I could just paint and draw it better for you guys to have a better understanding. But yeah.